Well, it is reported that of the 2,289 kilometer that also runs along the states of Rajasthan and Gujarat on the country's western side, the border force guards about 192 kilometers in Jammu and about 553 kilometers in Punjab, about 80 kilometers of the international border fence in Punjab and around 30 kilometers of it in Jammu has been reportedly damaged by the floods that have wreaked havoc. Officials state that the fence at these places has either submerged or has been uprooted or has been tilted, is what we are learning at this point in time. Let me rope in Mr. Kamaljeet Soi into this conversation as well. Mr. Soi, what do you make of this travesty? We were obviously not prepared for it. Perhaps no country could be prepared for this kind or this, this kind of an amount or gravity of rainfall which northern India has endured, sir.
Vaneet, thank you very much for having me on this show. Now, as Inder said, this is a man-made tragedy. You know, this is the failure of governance. This is a failure of political system. We faced similar kind of a situation in 2023, and in 2023, the Satluj was overflowing, and we had around 300, 400 villages came under that flood. Now we have faced Ravi and Satluj and Gaggar and whatnot. What has happened is there is the deslitting is not being done, drains are not being cleared, and the water resources minister of government of Punjab and rural development minister, he says in the assembly that he has spent around 300 crores and all deslitting, the canals have been cleared of vegetation, the drains have been cleared of all those stuff, but unfortunately nothing was being done on the ground. So that is what has created this kind of a tragedy in Punjab. I give you an example. There is a waterhead in Harika Pattan, which is close to Firozpur, and that water reservoir feed Rajasthan Canal. That Rajasthan Canal was just empty. There was no water in that. What happened? The villagers from Taran and Patti, they took the law in their own hand and then they opened those floodgates. And that is how the Rajasthan Canal, the Rajasthan feeder was filled. This is how this actually what is happening is there is no governance in Punjab. Nobody knows who is the chief minister. There are 5-6 people who are acting as chief minister. Nobody knows who is water resources minister. And this guy called they try to put blame on BBMB. And BBMB has the same guy who's heading their water management, the Secretary Kishan Kumar. He's one of their member. And unfortunately, they did not plan this water management. They did not plan in 2023. They could not plan in 2025. That's why the Punjab is facing the worst kind of a flood after 1988. My own 40 acres of land is immersed in water, and farmers are weeping, and farmers are, these guys, the ministers are just
there is also a lot of blame being put on the center at this point in time that they haven't responded in time. How do you counter that? So you are from the BJP.
Yeah, I come in that, center deputed the GOC of Western Command, Lieutenant General Manoj Kumar Atraye, he was deputed. Now, whatever relief has been given to the villages, about 1,600 villages, those have been affected, is given by the Indian Army and then NDRF. And then about 140 boats have been contributed by Indian Army. Then we have put in place around 40 helicopters. About 20,000 people have been evacuated by Indian Army, NDRF, then BSF, then CRPF. Whatever relief is being given, it is given by the central government. Now, they have at their disposal about 10,000 crores as the disaster relief fund at their disposal. They are not distributing it. Of course, I know that this distribution will come afterwards because food and everything, the medicines, all from neighboring districts have been flooded in the places where these are required. Even now there is no dearth of food, there is no dearth of the terpals and all other paraphernalia and medicines also. My own organization, we have put a medicine langar in Ajnara district and in Dera Baba Nanak. The question here is, where is the government of the day? The people of Punjab, they gave mandate of 95 MLAs to Aam Aadmi Party, which has created Apada in Punjab. They created Apada in 2023 And where Bhagwant Mann promised that he will compensate even for eggs, even for goats, even for hens, but he didn't do anything. And he promised about 20,000 rupees an acre. He did not give us anything. Now, even today, they have not demanded the relief package from Government of India. Today, our Agriculture and Rural Development Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has visited many villages along with the Railway Minister, and they are assessing the damage. And I can assure you, Government of India is going to stand with Punjab. They have always stood with Punjab. This is the best government ever under Prime Minister Modi, who has done so much for Sikhs. And in this hour of crisis, the Government of India and BJP specifically, our all workers, our all RSS team, around about 20,000 workers are in the field, saving and evacuating people, reaching them with water, reaching them with food and all other requirements. And we will see that each and every Punjabi, wherever they are sitting, they get the relief. And we requested the Government of India that they should be DBT, to direct benefit transfer. Do not give it to the Government of Punjab. Send it direct to the accounts of the farmers, and we'll do the assessment. And everything will be given.
All right, so let me come back to you. So we have some breaking news to talk about. In other updates,
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.